Hello there, my fabulous stitchy friends. I'm Kat, and welcome to my channel, Catkin and Lily, where we talk all things cross stitch. So today is FlossTube number 11, and it's the 29th of November. So that means just 26 sleeps until Christmas. Sorry if you didn't really want to know that. Now you know. But that is not the most exciting thing that I have to share on my FlossTube right now. The most exciting thing I have to share is that I have over 2,500 subscribers. Wow. I'm absolutely blown away by that. And of course, you know what that means, because I said when I got to 2,500, in fact, I've kind of blown past that really. So heading on to maybe the next milestone, but let's celebrate 2,500 first and not get ahead of ourselves with a giveaway. Yay! I will do the giveaway at the end of the video. So I have lots to share before we get to that, but something to look forward to. First, I have some whips to share with you, and then I have some new stash. A lot of new stash. In fact, so much new stash that I'm only going to share 3 of the main whips that I've been working on, and then I'm just going to share all of this lovely new stash that I've been buying. And that means that I can save all the other bits and pieces that I've been working on because they're all Christmassy. So I'm going to save those and any finishes I have because they're all Christmas as well. And then in 2 weeks' time, when I do a FlossTube, it's just going to be all Christmas. Pretty much all Christmas, I imagine. Okay, so let's do those 3 whips. And as always, I will put the information up on the side with the information about each of the projects, and you'll see where I was beforehand. So the first project is the Castle Homecoming, the stitch along from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I was quite behind when I've been showing you this. I've not been keeping up super well, although actually not too bad considering. But this was, I showed you last time, this is part 7 that had come out. That's part 7 of 10. And I had finished part 5, I was working on part 6, but I hadn't done loads. So I am pleased to report that I have actually finished part 6, so I'll show you where I'm at. So here we go, that's the whole thing. And if I come in a little bit, you can see this up here, this section at the top with the jousting scene, that's part 6. So that's the bit that I've finished off. I did make a couple of tiny colour changes. Mainly this horse here was a yellowy colour. He would have been that colour. And I thought it was a bit weird. So I did him in a slightly different brown to this one. And then I just changed the plume on the hat and the saddle as well. So really, really minor colour changes. But yeah, that's looking so cute. And part 7, you'll see, is all over here. In fact, actually I have done a tiny bit of part 7 because these little bulrushes that are either side of the little frog and the ones that I've started over here, that is just the tiniest start on part 7. So not doing too badly with that, and I'm really excited to stitch the rest of part 7 because it has the cute little troll on it and a tree that's got little woodland critters in there as well. So yeah, that's, as with the whole thing, it's going to be super fun to stitch. So yeah, excited to carry on making progress with that one. Whip number 2 is my Chromatic Dragon, which probably no surprises, I am still absolutely loving working on. And I have got to, let's see, 12,667 stitches, which is fantastic. That is 6.05%. So yes, I just hit 6% today and took a photo. I'm still doing my photo every 1%. So obviously you'll have to wait till the end to see that. But yeah, here's where I am at the moment. So that's where we are. And yeah, lovely progress. I've done some of the horn, more of the horn down here. I've started this black section at the top because there's a huge black section all across here. So I need to get started on that. And then I've worked a bit more in here And I'm currently going to come down and work down this bit here, I think, just for a change. So yeah, I really mix and match up which bits I work on with this one. Honestly, it just depends what mood kind of takes me. Sometimes I want to do dark bits and just put in lots of stitches. Sometimes I'm in the mood for confetti. Yes, really. Sometimes I just, because you know when you get those little holes, there's like a little stitch missing and you get to go and fill them in. Oh, that's really satisfying. So that's where we are with the dragon, and this is just stitching 3 days a week. I do manage to get a good few hours on each of those days to stitch on it, but yeah, just 3 days of the week for that one. And my third, and for today, my final whip to share with you is, of course, Rossa, my Bella Filipina mermaid that I'm working on, because I'm not going to put her down for pretty much anything, although hold that thought, because, yeah, she might, I'm going to say it now, she might go on timeout, but there's a really, really, really good reason for that. But yeah, spoiler alert. Anyway, I have been still making really good progress on her. Absolutely loving every single stitch still. And here we are. That's where she's at. Absolutely gorgeous. So I've actually finished all of this tail. I've done the bit of sand under here. Obviously there's gaps, there's beads to go in there. I've finished all of the fabric. I've started a little bit more on the torso, and there's a tiniest bit, you can see this is the next bit for me to do. I'm going to be working on her arm in there as well. Let's just see if it will focus closer for you. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, she is so stunning, absolutely gorgeous. And I feel like actually there's not loads more to do. I suppose there's quite a bit of hair and face to do and everything as well. But yeah, every time I stitch on her, I just feel like I make really good progress. I feel like there's lots to see, even if I've only had maybe half an hour to stitch. So yeah, absolutely loving that one. So before we dive into stash proper, and there's going to be a lot of it, I have warned you, I thought I would show you what arrived today, because this will be my next waiting to start. This is, woohoo! It is my cotton and twine box. So this is the November box, and as I say, it literally arrived today. So I'm going to open it now and share it with you. Let's have a dive into it together. It's not going to be a proper, unboxing, but here we go. This is the design that's in the box. That is absolutely stunning. It's so pretty, this. I really love it. I can't wait. And of course, then I've got in here, I've got the lovely fabric. So this is the sage green fabric that they have specially dyed, which is absolutely gorgeous. And there's the colours. So I've got my beautiful, beautiful colours and fabric there. So that's there. What else have I got in here? I've got, as always, I've got a little tea bag, which, as you may well know, I don't drink tea. So lovely husband Tim gets the tea bag, but he doesn't get this one. Oh, sweet treat. And it's white chocolate. I love white chocolate. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy that. As usual, I usually save that until I finish the project, and it's my treat when I finish the project. What else? I've got, oh look, this is from Ascalon. This is a tiny, it's a little mouse ornament. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Look at his little jumper. That is absolutely adorable. I love that. And then finally, I've got, the box is going to disappear, the frame. So it comes with a lovely frame, obviously to finish it in when I'm done. And you know me, I will be adding some embellishments to this, because that white frame, it's crying out for a few bits on it when I finish it. So yeah, we'll see what I do with that one. But anyway, since that arrived today, I was super excited to share it with you. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I will get into stitching that, but as I say, I mean, this is the only Christmassy bit I'm kind of shoehorning in, and there's going to be lots of Christmas next time, including the, let's see, this is the November box. So the October box, I'm still stitching. So I need to finish that before I can start this one. But yeah, hope you enjoyed seeing that. Right, brace yourself now for a huge heap of stitchy loveliness that I have been treating myself to. And I will say that I don't often go this mad, but it's been Black Friday, so there was a lot of pattern shopping and a lot of stuff was on sale. And it might not seem like it, but I did restrict myself a bit. Maybe not too much, but the first thing I have to show you is nothing to do with Black Friday. I ordered this a little while ago, and I have ordered this. This is from Bella Filipina, and this is Gaia the Earth Goddess. Now, this is the very first Bella Filipina that I really wanted to stitch. It's the one I fell in love with. I mean, she is absolutely beautiful. But I was a little bit worried that it was really quite a big one to start with. So I went for something smaller that I also really loved. But I thought I will go something smaller just to try out the patterns, see what I think of them, have a go at some of the beads before I dive into this one, which has so many beads and lots more Chromatic metallic thread as well. And it's a much bigger design. But as you know, I am loving the mermaid. So I decided it was time to bite the bullet and get Gaia. And to go with that, I've got a little box. You know me in boxes. Well, we all like nice boxes, don't we? This one, I'm not sure they exist anymore. It says Tart and Berry. I think we had some Christmas treats in this that someone sent us several years ago. Anyway, the box is lovely. Look at this. So I've got in here, I've got all the DMC threads. I had quite a few in stash, and then I've ordered all the others. And then I've got, you can see in there, all these beautiful Chromatics. So it's not too many Chromatics actually. It's 3. These are the 3. I can hold them up. That's the 3 Chromatics, which are really pretty. And there's actually 2 of these ones that I needed. And excitingly, I don't know where this is. I think I might need 2 of these, and there was only 1 in stock. But this is a water lilies speciality thread. So I'm quite excited to try that. That looks beautiful. And that's espresso. So yeah. So I'm loving that. I think that would be my first silk thread that I've ever tried. So yeah, that's going to be really exciting. And as you probably saw in there earlier, I have ordered, this is the beads. That is a lot of beads. And I've ordered, you can see, this is a lovely pack that comes all put together for you. So I ordered all of this, basically, from Arts and Designs. I've mentioned them before. They're absolutely fantastic. So I got the pattern, I've got the bead pack. They have a fabulous system on their website if you order a pattern like this one, it will put underneath everything that's needed for that pattern, and you can just tick yes or no for it all. So you can just tick all the things you need and not the things that you don't need. So I could just order all the DMCs that I needed, order the bead pack separately, order the Chromatic threads, just tick yes or no, and so super simple, absolutely fantastic. And it came really quickly as well. So yeah, loving them. Definitely recommend Arts and Designs. Obviously, they'll be linked down in the description for you. Now, I am not sure when I'm going to start this. Not until I finished Rossa, the mermaid. Definitely not. And I still need fabric. So yeah, I do like the fabric that's on the background on here, that sort of colour. I'm not sure if I know, sometimes they say what it actually is. I'm not sure they did for this one, but I'm definitely going to be having a look at fabric choices for that. as I think I've got a little while anyway, so I've got time to have a look around and find some fabric that will be really nice. But I like the idea of that sort of brown toned fabric for sure. So next up, we're going to get into some patterns that I've been buying, and I've got some from some designers I love, and also a couple that I have not had before but have just been eyeing up for a while. And the first of those is Pigeon Coop Designs. I absolutely love his designs, really lovely, and have just, I don't know why I haven't got round to buying any. I thought, do you know what, they're on offer, I will get 2 or 3 maybe, and I bought 5. But they are, again, they're good value, they're not that expensive, are they, patterns? So, you know, why not, I say. And the first couple I got, I'll show you. I wanted some autumnal type ones. So I got this gorgeous Jolly Squirrel, who I just think is beautiful. And then this Autumn Owl. Isn't he lovely? So I've printed those ones out because I think I'd like to try and stitch those fairly soon. I realised I didn't have tons of autumnal type stitching to put out. When I did my autumn and Halloween display, I had quite a decent bit of Halloween, less autumnal things. So I thought I'd get those because I think those will look absolutely beautiful. And they're not too huge, so hopefully won't take me too long. So I've got those printed out. I haven't kitted them up yet, but got them printed so I can hopefully make a start on those sometime soon. Now, the ones I haven't printed yet, so I will pop some pictures in. The first one is Winding River. And I just loved the calming feel of this scene. I love the intricate patterning on it, the way the designs come together, that river, oh, it's so beautiful. I think I'm going to have a lovely time stitching it. So yeah, so I got that one. And then I got the Flower Farm. I was kind of torn between Winding River and Flower Farm, and I ended up with both. Again, the Flower Farm, it's the lovely pinks and the purples, beautiful patterns. I just think it'll be so lovely to stitch. So I'm looking forward to that one. And the final one is called Mr. Green Thumb. And how could I resist this? Look at that adorable little bunny. I do have a soft spot for bunnies because I had a bunny when I was little, and this one, watering his flowers, is too cute. So yeah, he fell in my basket as well. So the next designer I was buying patterns from was Durene Jones, and I did have to be a little strict with myself because I could literally buy half her shop. I adore her patterns. So I feel I was quite good here. I bought some cats, some little cat Christmas patterns. There's quite a few cat Christmas patterns, and I wanted some to make another coaster. So I bought these really cute patterns. They were my favourite out of all the ones that were there. So I got those. I also got, this one I've actually printed as well. I've got some little snowmen. Aren't they cute? Really cute. Love those. And again, those will make fantastic coasters, I think. So that's the plan for those. Should be quite quick stitches. They're quite small, so hopefully I can get to those. And the final one I got, yes, I've printed that one as well, actually. Although I don't know if I'll get to this year, but I absolutely couldn't resist this when I saw it. I love the whimsical style, and look, can you see? Look, there's a little mice, and look at the reindeer with his, oh, just absolutely love it. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get to that one this year. It might have to be a wait till next year, or maybe I'll do Christmas in July again and start stitching it early. Who knows? We'll see. So the next designer that I bought quite a few patterns from again, I discovered earlier in the year, as you'll know, which is Shannon Designs. I've been stitching some of her patterns for some of my coasters, which there was a tutorial I did last week showing the coasters. I will show you them in my next FlossTube with all the Christmas stuff. But if you also want to see me making coasters with those designs, then go back and check out the tutorial that I did last week on making coasters. But none of the patterns that I bought from Shannon Designs this time are for coasters. But there's quite a lot of Christmas again. So I've got lots of Christmas. There's no way I'm stitching all of this year. But this first one I might. This is Christmas round 2. And yeah, I just loved that one. I like all of the ones in this series. There's a few matching ones, but the snowman, particularly lovely. So I'd like to stitch that one this year, but I guess we'll have to see. The other two I bought 2 stamp collection ones, and these are winter and Christmas. I'm not sure I'll get to these this year. This is the winter stamp collection, which they're so sweet. The colours on this one just drew me in because I love those pastel colours for Christmas. And the other one is slightly more traditional colours. This is the Christmas stamp collection. And yeah, really lovely. If I get to these, I might be able to. I thought some of these would just make really lovely Christmas cards. So we'll see. Maybe I will get to those. It's possible that I might get to some of that. Now, I also got another couple that I have not printed yet because I don't think I'll get to them super soon, so I've not printed them yet. One is yet another Christmas pattern, and it's called Season to Sparkle. So it's this beautiful tree. I mean, the colours, the blue, pink, gold, absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty. I don't think that one will be this year either. I'd love to say I would do it, but I've just said I'm going to do all these other ones, so I'm not sure it's happening. So I will enjoy that one for next year, probably. And the final one is not Christmassy. It's this gorgeous sunflower design. Now, she has quite a few sunflower designs. I always love them because it's that bright yellow. It's so cheerful. You absolutely can't be sad stitching these. So this was the one I like best of the sunflowers. So yeah, that's one to put on the list for 2024. And I definitely want to stitch it on black like it is on the pattern because it looks really nice. The colours just really pop. Now, the final pattern that I bought was from Little Dove Designs, and I've had my eye on these for a while. So there is a set of 4 hearts, one for each season, and there's a Christmas one. So I've bought just the spring heart. So you see, I was good. I could have bought all of them, but I just got one. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. But it's beautiful. I got spring. I thought I can stitch it in the spring. It will be lovely to stitch them in the seasons, the right season for it. And again, lovely, pretty pastel colours. Love all the cute motifs. I adore those little sheep. Oh, they're so cute. So yeah, that one is going on my spring stitching list. So that's all the patterns. I've got a few other little bits and pieces. I say little, this next one is not little. This is because with buying some of the Bella Filipina patterns, and I'd like to try Mirabilia at some point, I was getting quite a few beads and packets of beads. So I thought it would be really good to have some way to store them. And so I got this. This is from ARTDOT. It's their bead storage. And so this is 4 drawers worth. And this was on Amazon in the Black Friday sale, and it was really not very expensive. And so each of the drawers has got lots and lots of tiny little, I'll show you, tiny little containers in there. So yeah, get my hands sorted. There we go. So that is the little container, and I've popped some beads in this one just so I could check, and it comes with labels so you can label what they are. I bet I've got that upside down, haven't I? Not that it really matters, but there you go. So that's some Mill Hill beads, and basically I've decanted them out of here and into here. And it comes with a handy little funnel, so it's really easy to pop that end into the container, pop your beads in here, and then voila, they're in here. Now I have more in this one drawer than I'm going to need for beads, so I guess I'm anticipating my bead collection growing. And like I said, these were actually really cheap, and I've got some other things that I could put in here as well. I've got some little charms and things that would work really well in here. So yeah, I'm sure I can use these, and the whole drawer unit is not that big, so it's going to be quite a neat way to store the beads. The next little bits are things I was ordering when I needed to order some more coaster blanks. Actually, I didn't need to order more coaster blanks. I ordered some and I went to put them away and realised I actually still had quite a few left over. I obviously had more from my previous time when I ordered them than I thought, so I have a lot of coaster blanks now, so I'm going to need to make a lot of coasters. But of course, I did not want those coasters to travel alone, and I bought a couple of bits of fabric to go with it. The coasters I ordered from Stitchtastic, and so I've ordered, this is just a couple pieces of Murano 32 count even weave. So I've got, this one is, I don't know, it says sky/pale/light blue. So whatever shade of light blue you want to call that. And then this one is light taupe, as I thought that was just a really nice neutral colour. You can never have enough neutral colours, I think, and I quite like blue for stitching on as well. So I just grabbed those, and I also grabbed a tiny little magnetic hanging frame. So it just, you might have seen this, I've not tried them, you've just got a magnet bit top and bottom, and I just thought that might be fun to try as a finishing technique. So yeah, just grab that one to try out. And my final bit of stash, which is the thing I am most excited about, I can't show you because it hasn't arrived yet, and I'm very sad, but it's going to be so good when it gets here. It's the biggest thing that I spent money on, and I absolutely can't wait. I am so excited to share with you. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You will just have to wait until it finally arrives and I can share it with you. But yeah, suffice to say, this is the thing that might make me put down the mermaid for a little bit. That's it. I'm saying nothing else. That's it. So that is all the new stash. I did tell you there was going to be quite a lot. But that means we are now on to the giveaway. Yay! Because let's just take time to appreciate this again. Well, I'm going to take time to appreciate it. Over 2,500 of you, lovely subscribers, sitting and watching me waffle on about cross stitch. Well, like I say, I'm absolutely honoured and delighted to have you all here with me. So I tried to think of something that someone somewhere might like to win as a giveaway. And I thought maybe I've talked it up enough, someone might like to stitch the beautiful Rossa from Bella Filipina. So this is what I'm giving away. I have one pattern for Rossa by Bella Filipina, and it's just the pattern because that means it's nice and thin and flat, which means that I can ship it anywhere. So wherever you are in the world, if you're watching this, then please enter. Obviously, to enter, you do need to be over 18 because I will need to ask for your address. And to be entered into the draw, all you need to do is leave me a comment. Obviously, I'd love if you're subscribed as well, but that's not going to be a requirement. Just leave me a comment, use the word mermaid in your comment, and I will pop you into the draw to win the lovely pattern. Please remember not to use any words like win or prize or giveaway in your comment so that we don't attract people just looking for a freebie. We just want proper, lovely cross stitchers who would love to win this pattern, please. Now I will announce the winner in my next FlossTube, which will be in 2 weeks' time. So that will be on Wednesday the 13th. I'm going to check that now. I don't want to get that wrong. Yes, Wednesday the 13th of December. So to give me time to get everything sorted, I will suggest that you get your entries in by Monday the 11th of December to make sure that you're into the draw and then guarantee that you'll be in there ready for me to draw a winner for Wednesday the 13th of December. And once I've collected all those entries, I will crank up the random number generator, also known as my lovely husband Tim, because I'm sure he would be delighted to have the honour of giving me a random number so that I can let you know which one of you lovely people has won the giveaway. So final little bit from me then is plans, and plans for December is Christmas, Christmas and more Christmas, with a little side order of dragon and mermaid. and my Castle Homecoming stitch along. So all the 3 whips that I showed you at the beginning of this video, I'm going to keep working on those. And then everything else is just going to be Christmas. I'm going to cram in as much Christmas as I can and share that all with you in a couple weeks' time. As I mentioned, there is that possibility that Rossa might go on hold if my new stash arrives. We'll see. And I'm going to be doing some planning for 2024. I'm going to need to, because I've got all these lovely patterns and things I've ordered. I've got some kits kicking around. So I really want to create a nice plan for 2024 of very rough idea of what I might stitch when. It's not going to be really nailed down, but just like to give myself an idea so that I do know what I've got to stitch and what I might do when. So I'll share more about that in another video. As far as any other business / life updates goes, again, there's not been a huge amount, but there is. This box is still behind me. That big box there. That is my advent calendar box from the Historical Sampler Company, and there are just two sleeps to go until I can start opening that. So it won't be sat there next time I'm filming, because I will be getting into it and opening all those lovely little parcels, so I absolutely can't wait for that. And I will share those as well. I will put daily updates on Instagram, in stories probably, just so it doesn't kind of overwhelm my feed with that. I might put them as shorts on here as well, but honestly that might get a bit spammy, so I might not bother. But definitely on Instagram I will put little daily updates of what's in all the packages on my stories. So that is me done. I will be back in a couple of weeks' time with another FlossTube episode, and it's going to be the Christmas one, so I will have lots of things to share with you, hopefully lots of lovely finishes from this year, and I'm going to share some of my finishes from previous years as well. I will definitely be wearing my Christmas jumper. Maybe I'll even film later in the day with a cheeky glass of wine. Yeah, maybe that's not so good. But anyway, Christmas all the way in 2 weeks' time, so I hope you'll join me for that one. And until then, happy stitching. Bye for now.